This episode is brought to you by caffeine pills and apple juice.
Weirdo.
That hurt my hands.
Hey man, this is a free country. I can move my wrists however I want.
I can break them if I want to. I can bend them all behind.
Oh boy. Forest for turn.
Hello again, Cameron here. I'm back again with my Keranos Blood Moon deck. Its goal is to apply a really hard stacks lock and have Keranos out on the field so that I can get card advantage and board control from the first draw triggers off of Keranos. My opening hand this week was a Mind Stone, a Polluted Delta, a Mox Opal, a Mental Misstep, an Arcane Laboratory, a Swan Song, and a Dramatic Reversal. Now this isn't great. We're light on lands. We've got a Mox Opal, but we don't necessarily get mana out of it. I decided to ship this. Got another hand. It was a Flooded Strand, an Inventor's Fair, an Island, a Preordain, an Izzet Signet, a Paradox Engine, and a Frozen Aether. Now I'm more confident with this hand. We've got land and we also have a Preordain, as well as a turn 2 play in Izzet Signet. So I can use Preordain to smooth out my next turn 2, 3, or 4 and try to guide the game from there. We have a decent stacks item, though it's a little late in Frozen Aether, and we kind of have part of our combo in Paradox Engine, but the rest of the hand is decent enough that I'm okay to keep this. There's a Tana and Timna stacks deck in this pod today, so I'm a little okay keeping a slower hand because I know there's going to be more stacks out there. So I kind of want to hedge my bets on having more lands available to myself so that I can play around the stacks elements that I'm not putting into play. Well, let's see how it goes.
Hello there guys, Simon here, going second with my Thrasios and Timna Angel's Glory deck. This is a deck that I've put a lot of work into, and the result is that we have one of the fastest lists in all of competitive EDH. Our win is through a Hermit Druid activation, or generating infinite mana with the Bomberman combo. The deck has a very fast game plan. As a result of that, it suffers in the long game due to lacking spot removal and general interaction suite, as well as it being hosed by cards like Grafdigger's Cage and Stony Silence. My opening hand consisted of a Carpet of Flowers, a Tropical Island, a Mystic Remora, Dispel, Arid Mesa, Muddle Mixture, and Gitaxian Probe. This is a rather good hand, and in this pod I'm expecting Counterspell to be held up for me, and I'd rather try to get some sort of value out of the early game. Because of that, this hand is what I'm looking for. I'm going second, so if Cameron drops an island, I have a very good start of Gitaxian Probe, Land, Carpet of Flowers, and then in second main phase cast my Mystic Remora. Not horrible, eh? I also have the means to interact with people and tutor through Dispel and Muddle the Mixture. That'll be all, and I'll see you in game.
Hey everybody, Dan here. This week I am going third and I am playing a Zur the Enchanter deck. So this one is a bit different than the one that Sigi played in Season 1. This is the Shimmer Zur build that I believe Bolshevictory posted about a while ago. It eschews a couple of traditional Zur pieces in favor of adding in Aetherflux Reservoir and Shimmer specifically. What this opens up as lines is end step wins off of a Necropotence where you don't have to lose a lot of cards. So you can turbo out Zur, attack, get Necropotence, Necro for, 30, 35 or whatever. And if you have a Shimmer is a 3-mana artifact creature that has flash that says you can cast artifact spells as though they had flash. So you can flash in Shimmer, you can flash in a whole bunch of rocks, maybe they're net positive, you can cast some stuff like Dramatic Reversal or whatever, untap them, make a bunch of mana, drop your Aetherflux Reservoir at instant speed, and just combo off hard mode manual Aetherflux Reservoir Stormkill at instant speed on your end step before you have to discard from Necropotence. It's pretty sweet when it gets going. I've only managed it a couple times, but it feels awesome. So this game, my opening hand that I saw first was a Hallowed Fountain, a Reflecting Pool, a Time Twister, Toxic Deluge, Impulse, Dramatic Reversal, and Swan Song. So this is not a fast hand, but against Keranos and Tana Timna, I am not against a very fast pod. So having something like Toxic Deluge to interact with the Tana Timna deck, having Impulse and Swan Song so that I can do some stuff in the early game, maybe counter a Root Maze or something, is good. And having Time Twister to eventually reload if I want to is a decent draw. I think this is good enough, so I'm going to give it a try, and we'll see how it works out. See you guys in game.
Hey, Sigi here, playing Tana Timna Blood Pod, and I'm going last today. Funnily enough, this deck was actually featured in our Fresh Spice Friday article series, particularly the version made by Infinite IMOC. Now, a lot of people have picked up the deck since then, and the version I'm playing today is very closely based on the one Lurker has been absolutely smashing me with on cEDH. So yeah, I basically copied that deck. Ever since then, Lurker and Splitmouse have started working on a primer, which they are probably going to release soon, and the deck has been enjoying a lot of popularity. But what does it do? Well, the answer really is simple. It's a mid-range stack seed deck with a lot of hate bears that seeks to slow down the game a lot. It plays like all the good hate, Rule of Law effects, Blood Moon effects, Thalia and stuff like that. Basically all the cards you really don't want to play against when you're on a fast combo deck. The way this deck wins is either through comboing out with Kikijiki Mirror Breaker and Felidar Guardian or Village Bellringer, or much more importantly, what we in the business refer to as Donger Beats. Yes, this deck wins with combat damage. Now, my first opening hand was Gaia's Cradle, Swamp, Llanowar Elves, Bloom Tender, Dark Confidant, Abrupt Decay, and Root Maze. There is one very obvious reason as to why I did not keep this hand, and that's because it doesn't have green mana, and basically all the cards in it are green. If that Cradle had been like even a forest or something, I definitely would have kept. Turn 1 Root Maze would have been incredible against this table, and I would have had a really comfortable way to ramping up and gaining card advantage through my Dark Confidant. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, so away it went, and on to my second hand. I had Forest, Savannah, Badlands, Aven Mind Sensor, Fire Covenant, Elves of Deep Shadow, and a Stony Silence. I decided to keep this hand because basically every single card in it has some sort of game against most of the table. We have Stony Silence against Zur and Keranos. We have Fire Covenant against Simon's Thrasios and Timna deck. And finally, we've got Aven Mind Sensor, which we can flash in, and will probably be good against every other deck. So yeah, that's a keep, and let's see how it goes.
Drawing card. Island. Preordain. Is it good?
That seems good.
Sure. Hey, don't steal my catchphrases.
Sure. I should work on a Sigi impression.
2 to the bottom. Drawing card.
Do it.
And
Nah, that's not very good.
pass the turn.
Alright. Gitaxian Probe targeting Dan.
Aww. Alright, guys. Close your eyes.
Are you just
just
going to
gonna
say
spread
what it
it
is,
out.
Simon?
Yeah, actually, just read it out.
Okay. Swan Song, Dramatic Reversal, Impulse, Toxic Deluge, Time Twister, Reflecting Pool, Hallowed Fountain.
Whoa.
Thoughts, guys? What do you think?
It's okay.
You can suck it, Sigi.
Okay, I guess.
Judging me for my hand. It's beautiful.
All right. Command tower. Couple of flowers on stack.
I have no response.
No response.
No response.
Go to second main. Create 1 blue. Mystic Remor on stack.
Oh my goodness.
Dan?
Nothing. Sigi?
I've got nothing.
No response.
All right then.
Pass turn.
That's a pretty strong position.
Thank
I
you.
will draw. Ever.
Best errata.
Shock for a hallowed fountain,
Cool.
and then I'll pass turn.
That is quite shocking, and it wouldn't be Lab Maniacs if we didn't have one of those puns. Draw for turn.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
It wasn't the pun. It was the groan.
You are still welcome. I'm gonna tap a forest to cast Elves of Deep Shadow.
There's a nice little toss there.
No response to elves.
All good.
Cool. Pass turn.
Yep. Inventor's Fair.
Mhm.
Is it a signet?
Pay for.
No. Does it resolve?
Yep.
Sure.
Well.
Pass the turn.
Untap. I'm going to pay for Remora. Of Carpet of Flowers, I'm going to add 1 green. I'm going to play a Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Okay.
Cool.
Land for turn. And pass.
Okay. I will draw. Land for turn will be a reflecting pool. And then I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. I will play a Savannah. Yeah. I'll tap 3 to cast Timna the Weaver.
No response.
No response.
You've got a cleric.
Nice. That's how I like it. Pass turn. Oh, I take 1 off Elves of Deep Shadow, of course.
Not being a cheater.
I mean, if there's one thing to say about this deck, then it's that life totals do actually matter.
Yeah, that's why Luke was trying out that Sarah Ascendant, and apparently he's been loving it, but he's also played it turn 1 most of the games he's had it, so
Yeah.
of course he's loved the extra
like-
30 life.
Remora is an amazing card. Well, if you have it turn 1 and turn 5, I guess.
Island for the turn.
All right.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Frozen Aether.
What does that do?
That's which card types again?
Artifacts, creatures, and lands
Cool.
come into play tapped. Does it resolve?
Simon?
I'm going to pass priority.
I will also pass priority.
Pass priority.
Do you pay
Aether-
for? Sorry.
Missed triggers. Yeah, no, I'm not paying for.
All right.
Frozen Aether resolves. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. And then let Remora die.
Okay.
That thing only drew you 2 cards, too.
Yeah. Play a Mana Confluence for turn.
Okay.
In my first main, 2 of Carpet of Flowers. That's 2, right? Not 3.
I mean, I think technically you have to do that
yes.
before you play your land.
Yeah, 2.
But
Those two.
it is
Yeah,
2 mana.
technically you do have to, but
It's fine.
overall nothing's really changed.
Attempt to resolve Buried Alive.
Dan?
I'm going to cast a Swan Song, targeting Buried Alive.
Yep.
Get a swan. Swan's tapped.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Relevant.
It actually is.
Yeah, it is.
When you're playing chord.
And when I'm playing Timna.
Yeah,
This is
the
true.
Timna part's the slightly... Do you play chord in there, Simon? I don't think you do.
I don't.
That's just the cEDH lists, I think. But I could be
I'm
wrong.
gonna put Thrasios on the stack.
Dan?
I have no effects.
Pass priority.
Pass priority.
Thrasios resolves. End of turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn is an island. And I will pass turn.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Play Badlands. Comes into play tapped. Move to combat. 2 lifelink at... Oh, shit. At Cameron. And 1 at Dan.
No blocks.
Yeah, I can't block. I will take 1.
Alright. I'll gain 2. Second main, Timna, trigger, I'll pay 2 life, going back to 39 to draw 2 cards. Gonna tap 1 to cast Birds of Paradise.
No response.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's
When it
on the
resolves.
stack. Okay. It enters
Yeah, I
tapped.
have nothing.
And then I'm gonna tap another green to cast Lenoir Elves.
I got
no
nothing.
response.
That's good.
Cool.
Tapped.
They 2 enter tapped.
Poor
Pass
elf.
turn.
Draw card. Flooded Strand.
Tapped.
Fetch.
Is Frozen Aether not symmetric?
No.
It's opponents only.
Ugh.
I mean, if it were symmetric and cost 4 mana, it would have to be white.
The card would be so bad it would be white. With say playing white.
The white version of that is not symmetric either.
That's Kismet, right?
Yeah, and it actually got errated to hit all opponents. So it actually has the exact same wording as Frozen Aether. Or when it was originally written, it says target opponent, but it was written without multiplayer in mind, and they wanted it to work in multiplayer. So,
It's the same for Aura of Silence.
yes. All right. Grim Monolith.
Yep.
Okay.
Good with me.
Paradox Engine.
I have a response. I'm gonna cast Impulse.
Cool.
Go for it.
4. I'll take that one.
Okay. Those just go on the bottom.
Yep.
Your impulse doesn't say to shuffle your library. Mine does.
What?
So does mine.
Vision's impulses say put the 4 on the bottom of your library, then shuffle your library.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
have
so
one
good.
with the real words on it. How is that
You
not
mean
a
the
functional
functionally
errata?
errata? That is a
Yeah.
functional errata.
Huh. I'm okay with it. I have no effects after that.
Paradox Engine resolves.
Yeah.
So it seems.
Graph Digger's Cage. Paradox Engine trigger.
Sure.
Seems good. I got
Does
nothing.
Graph Digger's Cage
Yeah,
resolve?
that's good.
Okay. Um. One, and 2. Mystical Tutor. Paradox Engine trigger.
Okay.
What you getting?
Putting Time Twister on the top of my library. I cast Keranos.
Okay.
And now I pass the turn.
All right. Island count is 3 now or 2?
3.
Arid Mesa.
That's a good one with Frozen Aether.
That's great. Create 3 blue of Carpet of Flowers and put a Trinket Mage on the stack.
Down.
I have no responses.
Go ahead.
No response.
ETB trigger. Fetch up that LED. I'm going to play that LED.
Comes into play tapped.
Cool.
I will then pass my turn.
All right. I will untap. Draw for turn. I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Move. What's your devotion, Cameron?
3.
Good. Move to combat. 2 at Cameron and 1 at Dan.
You got it.
No blocks.
I gain 2, going back up to 41. Second main phase, Timna. I lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. Oh boy, that is spicy. Play a land for turn. Plateau.
That is a spicy one.
We've got some options here. I'll do 2. Cast Stony Silence.
No response.
All good.
Seems reasonable.
Cool.
Resolves.
I like it. Pass turn.
I gain a life off of Inventor's Fair.
Gonna
3
bolt
damage
Timma?
to Timna.
Yeah.
Twister. Okay,
Correct.
so I do have a Paradox Engine trigger, even though it's doing nothing for me right now.
Yeah.
Time Twister on the stack. Simon.
I am going to pass priority.
I'm going to cast a Force of Will, exiling Windfall.
No response.
Well, so Force of Will, if we are then looking at resolving the spell, I pass priority on Force of Will. Simon goes to you on Force of Will. I think Simon wants Twister to resolve.
Sure looks like it.
I am
think I do
unsure
too.
about that.
He may also just be killing something of yours before it happens.
I'm gonna let yeah, I'm gonna dispel the force.
Oh. Okay. So
Hang on.
Okay, so
okay.
wait a second. Let's actually go through priority here. So Dispel's on the stack attempting to resolve. Priority goes to me. I pass priority. Simon, do you have anything with Dispel on the stack?
No.
Dan.
Nope.
Sigi.
Let me think.
Red
for a
Blast
second.
Dispel.
Misdirection.
No. I'm gonna. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. I'm gonna tap 3, taking 1 here, going to 38. Making a white with Birds of Paradise to cast Aven Mind Sensor.
Okay.
Cool.
I will pass priority on Avid Mind Sensor. Simon.
Yeah, I pass.
Okay.
Dan?
I have nothing.
Avid Mind Sensor resolves.
Cool.
I will pass priority on Dispel.
Yeah.
Simon.
Me too.
Yeah, that's
Dan.
fine.
Sigi.
Go ahead.
Dispel. Force of Will. We then...
Twister on the stack.
I will pass priority on Twister. Simon.
So will I.
Dan.
Cards in hand, Cameron and Simon.
3.
1.
Flusterstorm on Twister. Storm count 5.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, lovely.
Well, sorry, storm count for 5 Flusterstorm copies. Or 5 Flusterstorm instances.
How much mana do you have, Cameron?
He has 1.
I can produce 1. Unless if Stony Silence goes away, I can produce 5.
Well, pass priority
I
on
will.
then.
Yeah, I pass priority on the Fluster Storms.
So do I.
Okay.
All right, Twister goes to the bin.
Yes. Oh, that's so good. I love it.
Pass priority or pass turn.
Alright. I'm going to untap. Upkeep. Draw. Create 3 black of Carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 white of Avacyn's Pilgrim. To cast Timna. Hang on. We're going to tap like this instead. To cast Timna. Timna on stack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Seems fine.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 in the air towards Sigi, 1 on the ground towards Dan, 2 on the ground towards Cameron.
I have no blocks.
I'll take it.
I'll take it as well.
So, post combat, pay 3 to Timna.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 3. Ooh. I will play a exotic orchid for turn. And I think we should just leave it at that.
Cool.
Okay.
On your end step, I'm going to cast a Mystical Tutor.
Seems good.
Sigi. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Top 4.
I mean, you can look at the top 4 if you want.
I'll fail to find.
Interesting.
I think that might actually be better for you in your current state. I'm not sure.
Failing to find? How is failing to find better?
Getting a shuffle, depending on what you got.
Oh,
Because you look to be a little behind
yeah.
on board.
Just
What, with the 3 lands and all?
just a touch. I'll draw for turn.
No, guys, it's Zur. He can go off at any second now.
Consistent turn 0 to 1 wins.
Oh, yes. Every damn game.
28
Oh my
lands.
God.
How is this even a primer?
I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire.
Tapped?
Tapped.
Nice.
Can
And
you make fun of my Arid Mesa?
Yeah, I'll pass the turn after that.
Dank. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Forest for turn. Let's see. I mean, why wouldn't I? Tap 5?
Did your forest for the turn come into play tapped?
It did. It's this one.
Ah.
Yeah, tap 5 to recast Timna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing.
Yep.
That's how I like it. Move to combat.
Yep.
Two
Timna's
in
tapped,
the-
by the way.
Correct. 2 in the air at Simon, 1 at Cameron, and 1 at Dan.
No blocks.
Yep.
No blocks.
I will
Cool.
take 1.
Second main, Timna. I'll pay 3 to draw 3 cards.
Your deck is weird. Like, it has a lifelink theme with like Timna, but then you also pay lives. I don't know how I feel about that flavor wise.
What?
Cool, I guess.
Thanks for sharing?
This is kind of cheeky.
Is this cEDH? I don't know.
Move to end step. I need to discard. Oh boy. Discarding. Yeah, Misty Rainforest and Fire Covenant.
Upkeep, I gain a life.
All right, then.
Sorry. You see the card I draw. Muddle the mixture.
Oh. Where's that 3 damage going? I bet it's at a
Hey,
Timna.
Sigi, why don't you send Timna back to your command zone?
Are you sure you don't want to kill Simon's Timna?
Why don't you send Timna back to your command zone?
Got him.
I mean,
I can do this all day at this point.
I don't really mind, you know?
I urge you to reconsider.
I'm just saying that doing it to Simon might be the smarter choice.
Because it's not you?
Yes.
So
I think clearly
okay,
it should be
so-
bolting me in the face. Because I'm a threat, guys. I could go off
Yeah.
at any time. I'm playing Zur.
We're way
Right, like-
past turn 0 now.
So I mostly do not care about Aven Mind Sensor. I mean, Simon is somewhat being held up by the Grafdigger's Cage, the Stony Silence, and the Aven Mind Sensor.
Really?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Yeah. So
He
right
has
now,
literally like nothing to win with.
right now, I just don't want you to draw into your win, Sigi. So I will kill Timna every time I see it. Pass the turn.
End of turn, I'm gonna crack my mess. And my top 4 cards are... Fucking disgrace. Yep.
Phew.
The funny thing is, I just had a hunch it was Sigi's Timna, but talking through it just solidified it massively.
So,
Is it
Oh.
picking anything up?
now it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
Upkeep. Yeah, draw. Yeah. I'm gonna have a Urbo key to be tapped.
Cool.
I'm then going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've forgotten the Aven Mindset is a 1-3.
2-1.
2-1.
It's kind of the same, isn't it?
It's also tapped.
Yeah. Just making sure. Sigi takes 2 in the air. Cameron takes 3, and so does Dan.
You got it.
Seems good.
Okay.
I gain 2 life. And then in my post-combat main, I lose 5.
Why 5?
You mean 3?
No, 3. Yeah, that's right. That's how that works.
It's not Edric.
I don't even-
It's not Edric.
where-
I've been playing Edric too much now. Okay. I will make 3 blue with carpets. And cast a Fate Stitcher. Resolve.
Which
Yeah,
land
yeah,
is that you
nothing.
tapped?
A exotic orchid.
Okay.
I will
Orchard.
cast a Birds of Paradise.
Orchids are flowers. Orchards are where trees live. Or groves,
Or groves.
forests, wood.
And I will play a Chrome Mox, exiling a Shallow Grave. Yes. That just happened.
Cool.
Seems good.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Hit my deck. Draw.
Crack Bloodstate Maya?
No. Actually, maybe.
There's an Urborg out.
Don't ruin stuff.
Oh,
Don't
is
tell him
there?
that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I really didn't want to play that, but lands are lands, and I've been keeping it since like turn 1.
I'll cast a Toxic Deluge, paying 4 life.
Sure.
I will pass priority.
I am going to muddle the mix to that.
No!
All right, so it goes to Dan with Muddle the Mixture.
I got nothing.
Siggy.
Go ahead.
No, don't do it. No, Cameron, come on.
Save me, Daddy.
No, come on.
Save me.
Cameron,
Do it.
Muddle the Mixture.
Oh, yes.
Got it!
see, I was
First time I've ever seen any muddle cast, and it's countered by another one. A foil one, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Okay,
just like double
so,
rubbins.
I quit. No.
I guess so. Muddles resolve. Deluge dumpsters your boards.
Yeah.
At least 2
Seems
of
good.
your boards.
Well, there's my Trinket Mage and my Fate Stitcher. Just casually chilling.
I will be done after that.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna tap for a red here. And Pyroblast the Frozen Ether.
I
Muddle the
pass
Mixture.
priority on Pyroblast.
Yeah, I'm not going to interact with that.
Dan, do you have anything?
Do it. No, resolve that shit.
Nice. Okay. Play... No, wait, that's daft. Play Wooded Foothills. Cool. Okay. I've got some stuff to do. Gonna tap a green. Cast Deathrite Shaman. Gonna tap 2 here. Cast Bloom Tender. Gonna crack my Wooded Foothills. Losing a life. Are you? Tap 2. Sphere of Resistance.
Siggy.
Yeah, boy.
Seems good. Anything else?
Nothing from my side. Pass turn. Okay, now I can shuffle.
Upkeep. I gain 1.
You know, I bet if I had a Chain of Vapor right now, Bolshevictory would be able to win.
Reveal draw. It's a Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale.
Okay.
I draw an extra card. Tabernacle.
Okay.
Yep.
Static orb?
Oh my.
Sure.
That's all right.
Yeah. All right then.
Pass the turn.
Yes. I'm gonna untap my command tower and my mana gauntlets. Yeah. And draw. Misty Rainforest. Crack. Oh, feels good to be able to pick up my library and not just 4 cards. Yeah, you see. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a City of Brass. I will tap 4 and cast a Grasp of Fate.
No response.
No response.
Yeah, that resolves.
I would like to take Bloom Tender. I would like to take Static Orb. And I would like to take Carpet of Flowers.
Cool. I'm just gonna put this here.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'll pass turn.
Okay, so no static orb, right?
No static orb.
Correct.
Untap. Upkeep. Tabernacle. I've only got 1 creature, so I'm gonna pay here. Draw for turn. Cameron, I'd like to exile your Flooded Strand to make a black mana. Gonna use a black and 2 to cast Diabolic Intent, sacking my Deathrite Shaman.
No response.
That's good.
Yep. All good.
Cool. Yeah. I think I want to do this. Getting cup. Oh, I don't need to show you what I'm getting. Jesus,
You
that's
don't need to
Diabolic
tell
Intent.
us.
I mean, I'm gonna cast it either way, but
Guys, he's getting Carpet of Flowers.
I'll tap. I'll tap 2
Mm-hmm.
to cast Carpet of Flowers.
Okay.
Hey, I had one of those.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
What's your island counts at,
3.
Simon?
I'm at like 3, yeah. Sorry. 2.
I only have 2.
2, yeah. Wow.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Second main. I would like to trigger Carpet of Flowers, making 3 green mana to cast Survival of the Fittest.
Okay. I have no response.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got it.
Cool. Pass turn.
Isochron Scepter. 3 damage. At Dan.
I'll take 3.
Pass the turn.
All right. I'm not religious very often, but I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I would like to cast Sir.
Sigi,
No response.
no response.
No response.
All right, I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Tabernacle is still out, right? But I've got no creatures. So I'll just do raw for turn. First main phase. Trigger Carpet of Flowers, making 3 black. I'm gonna tap a forest, discarding Elish Norn to activate Survival of the Fittest. Grabbing Manglehorn. Okay. I've still got 3 black floating. I'm gonna use 2 black and 2 here to cast Manglehorn.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good with me.
ETB, destroy target artifact, destroying Grafdigger's Cage. I'm gonna use my last black floating and 2 mana to cast. Okay, animate dead, targeting Elish Norn.
Okay.
I have an Elish Norn. Pass turn.
End of turn. Sack Inventor's Fair.
Oh, no.
Put Winter Orb in my hand. Untap. Gemstone Caverns. I draw an extra card. Play land. Winter Orb.
Sun.
Yep. That's good.
Yep.
Sure. It enters tapped, by the way.
Okay, then. Well, I didn't have anything else I could do. That is very relevant. Pass the turn.
Okay, end of turn. There is a sphere in play.
Yep.
There is.
And no other taxing effects.
Correct.
Adnos.
I have no effects. That's all of your mana, right?
Response.
This is a full tap out main phase Adnos. Or is this end
No, this
step?
is end of turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is still on your turn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no response.
All right.
You got an Adnos.
I do. Count with me, boys. One. 4.
What is that?
That's a
That's
Grim
it.
Tutor.
Okay.
5. 7. 9.
Mm-hmm.
10. No, 9.
Oh, 9.
11. Okay. Oh.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
What a horrible Adnos.
I'm gonna keep this.
Okay.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for turn. No. Sigi.
Yeah.
I am going to Nature's Claim.
What?
Your sphere.
Dan?
I have no effects. I'm tapped out.
Sure.
He has a mental misstep, does he not?
He does.
All right.
Who,
I'm
Dan?
gonna pay. No, Simon. I'm
Oh.
gonna pay 2 life and mental misstep the Nature's Claim. Paradox Engine trigger.
Did you also pay 1 mana for that?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Good.
I'm going to mental misstep you back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you pay 1?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we got that.
There. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other exchanges?
No.
Okay, so Nature's Claim resolves, Sphere dies, I gain 4.
Mox Diamond discarding Marsh Flats.
Enters tapped. If it enters.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make mana.
I'm discarding Ponder, Eldam's Call, Ewit, Bio, Animated.
Okay.
Cool. Untap,
Turn.
upkeep, pay for Tabernacle, draw for turn, move to combat, attack
Yep.
generic person because Zer deals no damage, trigger.
Who are you attacking?
I don't. Is it relevant? I guess. I don't know. Simon for 0 damage in the air.
Okay.
Yep, no block.
Trigger. I am gonna get a Necro Potence, although it's looking a bit more like a Necro Impotence on this board.
I was going to ask where your Necro Impotence was.
It is busy being in someone else's collection. And I will Necro for 3 lives.
Ooh.
DAE,
Okay.
Necro in Command Zone.
And after that, I'll move to my end step to put those 3 cards that I have set aside into my hand.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
May I go ahead?
You may.
Cool. Untap Bayou. Upkeep. Tabernacle is still in play?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pay for these 2 nerds. And draw for turn. Okay. First main phase. Do nothing. Move to combat. Dan is looking kinda juicy right now, considering he's got a Necropotence out. I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I'm gonna swing 7 at you, Dan.
All right, then.
Second main, I'll make, I don't know, 3 green of my Carpet of Flowers. And then I'll pass turn.
Mr. Kimura, what's Manglehorn right now?
4/4.
4/4.
You can, however, kill Zer. He's a 0/2.
It's true.
But he does like nothing now.
You don't know that I have no other targets in my list and he has no power?
I'm fairly sure there's at least an Oblivion Ring in there as well.
You would be
Sigi,
fairly
3
incorrect.
at your face.
Okay, 31.
That Oblivion ring turned into a Shimmer mirror.
Mystic Remora. Pass the turn.
Okay.
End of turn, I'm thinking just for a bit. I'm just gonna fetch. Savannah. All right. Yeah. Untap.
1 land.
Yeah, Winter is 1 land, not 2. Upkeep and draw. Wooded Foothills for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Ring.
Are you paying for?
Yep.
Woo! Damn.
Nice.
Wow. With a winter orb out, you are paying for.
Hang on, I'm gonna tap like this.
That's making a statement.
You can't.
That Mox Diamond doesn't make mana. Neither does that Chrome Mox.
Chrome Mox, yeah.
So are you sure you want to pay for?
Just do it.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not.
Okay,
Nope.
I will draw a card.
This game is absurd.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, okay.
Untap. Upkeep. Rip. Don't draw for turn. I would like to Necro for another 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn. And I have to discard to hand size. And
If someone
sweet
ever
Jesus,
asks how does stacks
these are
work, we just,
horrible.
link in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll discard.
Untap. Upkeep. Tabernacle. I'm going to pay for Elishnorn and let Manglehorn die. Going to draw for turn.
And a. And a Mox Diamond. Those are gone.
Move to combat. 3 at Cameron.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
And pass turn.
Three at Sigi. Pass the turn.
Play Hapless Researcher.
It would die immediately.
Yep. And then pass the turn.
I'll untap Hallowed Fountain. I will Necro another 3.
Oh boy.
And then I'll move to my end step. I'll discard a Dark Petition, a Mental Misstep, and a Merchant Scroll.
Okay. Untap. upkeep, pay for Elishnorn, draw for turn, play a Flooded Strand, I'm moving to combat, attack Simon for 3.
I take 3.
Pass turn.
Three damage at Sigi.
Okay.
Ponder.
That's good.
Sure.
Yep, that's fine.
Put them back like that. Draw a card. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. Draw. Pass. Discard a... Grim Tutor. I think it's safe to say that it's useless at the moment.
Yeah. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass turn.
End of your turn, crack Flooded Strand, losing 1 life. Come on, there we go, Scrubland. Oh, Jesus, this game. Alright. Untap, upkeep, pay for Elishnorn, draw for turn. First main phase, Carpet of Flowers, make 3 red mana. Tap here for a green. Cast Tana, the Bloodsower.
Okay.
Move to combat. Swing 3 at Simon.
Fine by me.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Bye, Norn.
Second main, play Arid Mesa and pass turn.
End of turn, crack Polluted Delta. Get Volcanic. Island. Draw a card. Land for turn. Pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, do the upkeep thing, and then do the draw thing. Pass the turn.
Untap. First main phase. I would like to make a black mana. I will cast a dark ritual.
Okay.
Seems good.
Alright, I have 3 black mana in my mana pool. I would like to spend 2 of it to cast a Cabal ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine by me.
I will have 6 black mana floating. 2 of it will go into a demonic tutor.
Yep.
Sure.
Fine by me.
I have 4 black mana in my mana pool. I'll cast an Aetherflux Reservoir.
Okay.
I have response to that.
Okay.
Exile Simian Spirit Guide. Impulse.
Sure.
Sure.
Top 4. Put that in hand. Put these on the bottom in any order. And then mine says to shuffle, but I will not do that. Back to Aetherflux Reservoir. Dan, its priority is on you.
I'm not doing anything.
Sigi,
Go ahead.
I pass as well.
Yeah, all good.
Cool. I'll cast a High Tide, Aetherflux trigger.
Response.
So it'll be a 5 life gain. Sorry, 4. No, it's 5. Yeah,
Should be 5.
yeah it's 5.
I'm going to press the stone map.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Now you wish you hit me with your O2 Zur.
No, that wouldn't have done any damage. I'll cast Counterspell.
There's Flusterstorm triggers.
Aetherflux
Oh, you're
trigger.
still just gaining. You're trying
Yeah.
to gain life. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll target. It doesn't matter anything.
They mentioned the middle one to make it difficult for Cameron.
The middle one.
Yeah.
So I'll gain 6 life. These will both hit the bin. Or I'll gain 12 life. Excuse me, 6 twice.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will. I don't know. I guess I'll Necro for like 7.
Okay.
If you're gonna do that now, I'm just gonna crack.
Okay, yeah, I'm also going to move to my end step.
Yeah.
I'll discard Watery Grave and Grim Monolith.
This episode is brought to you by caffeine pills and apple juice.
Yeah. Okay. Untap. Pay for thingy tabernacle in my upkeep. Draw for turn. Make 4 black mana. Use 2 of it to cast Death.
Yep.
Targeting what?
Targeting Elish Norn. Sorry.
I have no response.
Me neither.
I have no responses.
Cool. I lose 7 life. Fucking hell. But I have an Elish Norn, so that's cool. Move to combat. And swing 4 at Cameron.
Take 4.
Hang on, I need to make a Saprolink token.
Are you done after that?
Yes, after that I'm going to pass my turn. So I've got 4 boys here.
Untap. Draw a card. Magus of the Moon.
Oh my goodness.
3 damage at Sigi.
Okay,
Back to basics.
Oh
sure.
god. Yep.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Draw.
Oh.
Hey, that's a good card. Dark Ritual, 3 floating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tap Savannah. Salvages on stack.
Okay.
No response.
No response.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Do you have 5 islands now, Cameron?
Yes.
Nice.
I will play an exotic orchard
Yep.
and pass turn.
Non-basic lands don't untap, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, pay 2 to keep these 2 creatures alive. My Saprolings die, unfortunately. Draw for turn. Okay. In my first main phase, I'm going to make 5 white mana. And I'll use 4 to cast Linvala, Keeper of Silence.
Okay. Seems good.
Just kill
Yeah,
me now.
it's decent. Move to combat. 8 at Cameron. Get 4 Saprolings. And pass turn.
Land. Draw another card. Wooded Foothill, pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm just gonna play a mountain swamp thing. Pass.
End step. I'm gonna cast a brainstorm.
Sure.
Trigger.
Seems fine.
I'll gain a life. Draw 3. I will put back 2 cards. Alright, that'll be that for the end step. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
I will play an island for turn. Mystic Remora. Aetherflex trigger.
Seems good.
And after that, I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Tabernacle. My Saprolings die. My Linvala dies. My Tana goes back to the command zone.
Nice.
Worth. And I pay for my Elish Norn. Draw for turn. Oh, sorry. This one goes to the graveyard, of course. I'm gonna hold off on Carpet of Flowers for now. Move to combat. 4 at Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Pass turn.
Fetch. Ristic Study.
Okay.
Sigi 3 at your face.
You're shooting me?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he can pick me off at his leisure.
Ristic Study.
Remora?
Not paying
trigger?
for.
Woo! Cards! I have no effects.
Pass the turn.
Yep. Draw. Go.
Untap, upkeep. I will
Do it.
pay for Remora.
Yes.
Main phase, I'll play an Underground Sea. And I will pass turn. I guess there's an age counter on this.
Let's do the old spiel again. Untap, upkeep, pay for Tabernacle, draw for turn. Spicy. Move to combat, swing 4 at Cameron.
You're not swinging with your dudes?
What
They're all
dudes?
dead.
Those are
There's
my
a-
dudes.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
There's a tabernacle eating them all.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
I'm playing draw go control, just without the control part.
Mana Vault. 3 damage at Sigi.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Pass the turn.
Oh, let me draw cards from Remora.
Draw. I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I'll put a Bloodstained Mire into play. Pass.
End step. I will cast a Frantic Search.
Are you paying 1?
I am not paying 1.
Thank you.
Frantic Search.
No response.
All good.
Draw 2. And I will discard a Dramatic Reversal and an Orsov Signet into exile and untap 3 of my non-basic lands. I'll move to my turn. Untap. I will let the Remora die. I will Necro for 1 and pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, pay for Tabernacle, draw for turn. Oi. Move to combat, swing 4 at Cameron.
I'm at 2.
Pass turn.
Simon, have you been paying for your Auriok salvagers?
Nope.
So it died a while ago.
Very long while ago.
Arid Mesa. Draw an extra card. Play land. Fetch.
Going to 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Spicy.
Tap for black. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Responses?
Nope.
I have
Wheel
I'm
of...
gonna not do anything. That's fine.
So it resolves?
My hand had a Force of Will, a Vampiric Tutor, and a Limda's Vault in it.
I had Notion Thief, Shimmer Mirror, Talisman of Progress, and Angel's Grace.
I
All
had
getting
Ancient-
exiled.
2 rocks, Thalia, Magus of the Moon, Contamination, and Temple Garden.
Ancient 2, Mana Vault, Decree of Annihilation, Whir of Invention, Isochron Scepter, and a Magus of the Moon. Pass the turn.
Draw. Play a Scrubland. Pass.
Untap. I'll play a Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll necro for 3. And from there, move to my end step.
Okay.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, pay for Tabernacle, draw for turn.
Discards will be Mana Crypt and Talisman of Dominance.
Play a Plains for turn. Move to... I'm not going to trigger Carpet of Flowers in my first main phase. Move to combat, swinging 4 at Cameron to kill him.
I have no blocks.
Dead.
Move to damage.
Yep.
Good game.
Let me think for a second. So, second main phase. Ooh.
Carpet actually only makes
Yeah.
3 mana now. 4. 4.
That's okay. Carpet makes 4. What's the best way to do this? I'm gonna make 4 red mana.
Okay.
3 for a Blood Moon.
I'm going to brainstorm.
I have no response to... Well, Sigi, do you have responses to
Nope.
Brainstorm? Alright, I got nothing either. Brainstorm away.
There.
So it goes back to Sigi for Blood Moon on the stack.
Nothing.
Then Simon?
Nope.
I'm gonna negate it.
Oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my 4th red mana to cast Gamble.
Uh-oh. Responses,
Nope.
Simon? Alright, I have nothing either.
Cool. I will gamble away.
How many cards in hand? 7. 6.
6 after the gamble.
Yep.
So, would one of you do me the honor to roll a d6?
You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Felidar Guardian. Goes to the bin.
Interesting.
Okay. That's all from my side. Pass turn.
Simon.
Okay.
Gonna
What you
shuffle
got,
up.
boy?
Upkeep. In my upkeep, I'd like to Mystical Tutor.
Mm-hmm.
I have no responses.
STP on top.
Okay.
Go to draw.
Seems reasonable.
I'm just gonna put this. Yeah, I'm going to Swords your Elish Norn.
That's, I gain life equal to power or toughness?
Power.
Okay. She dies, I gain 4.
I'm going to preordain.
Okay.
One on top, one on bottom. Just and then I draw just there. And let me just count on the thing, okay? Those 4 are black. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. Snapcaster Mage.
3. I have no responses. Sigi?
No response.
Abrupt Decay gains flashback.
In response to you targeting with your ETB from Snapcaster, I'm gonna discard Fairy Macabre to exile Abrupt Decay, which you already targeted, and your Oriok Salvages.
Yeah. Land for turn. Dan, you get a 1/1 flyer.
Whee! Wait, flyer. It
Nope.
doesn't have flying.
No,
The
no.
spirits.
Yeah, it's a spirit. Yeah.
Where do I even have these?
Hermit
Here
Druid
they
on
are.
the stack.
Okay.
Sure.
Pass.
End step. I would like to Swords to Plowshares your Hermit Druid.
Yep.
Untap. Land for turn is an island. Doomsday. Trigger Aetherflux.
Pass priority. Go, Simon.
Do you want to react before or after it resolves?
Yeah, go.
All right, so
At this point, I do want to say, though, don't get greedy.
here's my library. Here is my exile pile. I will resend Zur to the command zone. So I would like to float 2 blue mana and return 2 islands to my hand to cast a Gush. Trigger Aetherflux Reservoir.
No response.
I'm just gonna intuition now. Mana Drain, Pact, Swansong. Please give me Swansong.
Yeah. I'll give you Swansong.
So, Gush on the stack.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna Bloodstave my.
I'm assuming it's getting swan-songed. Is that...
If I didn't just mess up massively.
Are you out of fetch targets? Am I getting this?
Oh. Oh my.
If you had told me that, I would have given you that.
I know. I'm really, really tired, and had I known that, I would have gotten packed as well.
Do you
That
have
doesn't matter.
anything, Simon?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, then go ahead.
All right, Gush will resolve. I will draw 2 cards. I
boys.
would like to
Fuck me.
cast a Frantic Search Aetherflux trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw 2 cards, discard 2 islands into exile, and untap
no.
3 lands. Yeah, right?
Oh boy.
I would like to cast a Laboratory Maniac.
Yep.
I'll Necro for 1. And cast a Ponder. Trigger on Aetherflux.
That does it. GG.
I don't even know where to begin. That game was so long. I really don't think I had a single real chance to win that game until that Wheel of Fortune, right at the very end, because I wheeled into a Gush and a Doomsday, along with a Swords to Plowshares and a Negate, which deals with Elesh Norn, which gives me protection, which, is Doomsday and is a pile opener. So that was the perfect storm alongside Cameron dying to Sigi to set me up for a win. Turns out I didn't need all that, but the Negate certainly came in handy, and that was something else. So for my Doomsday pile, since people might ask, I piled Pact of Negation, Frantic Search, Yawgmoth's Will, Mana Drain, and Delay. So this is kind of a weird pile, but I didn't technically need anything in the pile to be able to win, because I got a Laboratory Maniac the turn before off that Necropotence, and I had sufficient mana to be able to do everything. So the way I figured, I'm going to Gush, I'm going to try and crack this pile, and play it, somewhat typical to a normal Doomsday pile. If Gush gets countered, I'm just going to jam Laboratory Maniac, exile the whole pile to Necropotence, and cast a Ponder. If I can resolve the Gush, awesome. I've got some counter magic that I can leave up while I'm doing that exact same thing, and so on and so forth. And it worked out. I can't believe I won. I kind of stole that one. I was expecting to die 10 turns earlier. So, lesson to learn from this is kill the guy who can just kind of Laboratory Maniac a win out of nowhere. But yeah, that was a cool game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. See you next time.